Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of the team. Everything is awesome. Living on a dream. Everything is Windsor when we sing together. Side by side, you and I gonna win forever.
Hello there guys, it is Dragang Productions here, of course, Dragang Productions. It's going to be an absolutely fantastic day, of course. Today we are at the Legoland Windsor Resort. Obviously, absolutely fantastic, wonderful, great to be here. Yes, it's going to be so good guys, so good here at the Legoland Windsor Resort, obviously today. Oh, just have a look in the shop, of course. Absolutely brilliant stuff in there. Gonna have a look later at the end of the day, of course. However, right now I'm gonna make my way down to ride on some of the rides and attractions. Not sure what my first ride of the day is gonna be. I think it might be the Duplo Dino Coaster. Obviously installed here in the year 2020. I was so lucky as to be on the first ever public train of the Duplo Dino Coaster. The ride honestly speaks to me. It is fantastic, of course. Lovely little kiddie coaster, got some nice theming in the middle there. Oh, so good to be back here at the Legoland Windsor Resort. Of course, got to make sure to distance ourselves from the other guests here at the park today, of course. Oh, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to take you along for the ride. Dragang Productions, way. Honestly, it's so good. I love the atmosphere around here. Obviously, you've got the animatronics, of course. Absolutely fantastic. Love them to bits. Oh, look at the bloke playing a guitar. Oh, absolutely fantastic. I don't think that is a guitar. I think that might be another instrument. However, I'm not an instrument enthusiast. I am a theme park enthusiast. Oh, look at him. What a monster. Right, let's make our way down. We've got some wonderful theming over there. Of course, absolutely fantastic theming. Of course, We Will Rock You, of course. Absolutely famous song. Absolutely fantastic, of course. It's going to be absolutely stellar here today, obviously, absolutely fantastic here, absolutely fantastic, of course, guys, it's going to be absolutely stellar. Theming up here, of course, lovely theming, oh, fantastic. Obviously, you've got the Lego Reef, absolutely fantastic, of course, however, we are going to make our way into Miniland. Oh, I love the social distancing markers they've got in place here at the park today. Obviously, they've got their road signs, it's like the whole park is driving school. Obviously, making our way down, of course, now to Duplo Valley. Oh, probably not going to be the first train of the day on the Duplo Dino Coaster, but so happy to get back on it. Oh, yes. Oh, it's so good to be back. So good to be back, of course. I don't think I'll be the first train of the day. I already saw some loading action happening. We should be one of the first, though. So that should be great. Oh, look at it. Oh, I remember standing here waiting for the opening of this absolute monster. Let's go and have a ride. Last time I was here, it was March, obviously the opening day for this ride, of course. I managed to get on the first ever public train for this thing. So good to be back here. This I think will be my 10th ride on the Duplo Dino Coaster, of course. Hopefully going to be at 100 by the end of the year. Obviously, what a beautiful ride. Art engineering, fantastic manufacturer. Mack Rides, of course, lovely manufacturer, lovely. Oh, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I've been here last, it does look like the area has grown a bit. Of course, the plants are around the ride, they have grown quite a bit. Oh, it does look much better now. Of course, you've got that nice little drop there at the back. Oh, some nice planting around there, of course, some lovely vegetation. Oh, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. I do love this thing. Oh, the restraints, they're beautiful. The restraints on this ride are so comfortable. Some of the comfiest coaster seats I've ever sat in. Oh, can't wait to have a ride on the Duplo Dino Coaster. I'm telling you, it was so good to get back on the Duplo Dino Coaster. Honestly, I was getting emotional in that queue line, getting emotional walking up to it. That coaster means so much to me as a theme park enthusiast. I know it sounds so silly, but the Duplo Dino Coaster, that ride just means so much to me. Now it's time for a ride on the Haunted House Monster Party, of course. Built here last year, installed by Vekoma, of course. Absolutely fantastic manufacturer. Love this ride to bits. One of my favourite dark rides in the country, of course. It is a Vekoma Madhouse. My favourite one that I've ever been on. Obviously, you've got the Mack Rides Madhouse in Park Asterix, which I have been on. That was good. Had a nice pre-show. Quite like Hex, but I definitely do prefer the Haunted House Monster Party. Absolutely brilliant ride, of course. Absolutely fantastic. So good to be back on it. Oh, it's going to be absolutely fantastic, guys. It's going to be so good. Oh, I'm getting emotional walking up to it right now. Honestly, this ride means so much to me. Oh, here we go. Oh, yes. Of course, you've got the Haunted House Monster Party in here. Oh, what a fantastic ride, of course. Oh, it's going to be so good. Cannot wait. Oh, it's going to be so good, guys. Look at it. What a beautiful ride, of course. Obviously, Vekoma, built by Vekoma. Fantastic ride. So good to get on this. Oh, what a beautiful ride, of course. Fantastic. Oh, can't wait. See what the queue time is currently advertised. Okay, so the Haunted House Monster Party is currently advertised a 30-minute wait. Let's get in the queue and let's have a ride. Obviously, we are today in the queue. Oh my gosh, there's some ducks. There are some ducks in the queue for the Haunted House Monster Party. I think they want to experience the ride. Da 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 da. Oh, of course, I've got social distance from the ducks, of course, making their way around the queue line. Oh, here they go, making their way around, of course. Hopefully going to get on the Haunted House Monster Party. Of course, got to make sure to social distance from these ducks, of course. Oh, it's going to be so good, guys. It's going to be so good. Of course, these ducks are so excited to ride the Haunted House Monster Party. Oh, no, never mind, they've backed out. I think they're a bit scared. Should be a fantastic ride. Of course, built by Vekoma. This is my favourite one of these types of rides that I've ever been on. Honestly, this ride is so good. I was shocked by how good this ride is. Honestly, it is fantastic. Oh, I can't wait to get on it. It's going to be so good, of course. Walking around this queue line, of course. Oh, it's going to be so good. Can't wait to have a ride. Obviously, you've got the Lord Vampire over there. Absolutely fantastic, of course. Oh, so good. Not sure what I'm going to do after this. But at the moment, that doesn't matter. That's not important. For the time being, we're going to have a ride on the Haunted House Monster Party. Oh, it's going to be so good, guys. It's going to be so good. I'll see you when I get off. Of course, we are here at the front of the queue of the Haunted House Monster Party. Can't wait to get back on this ride, of course. Waited about 20 minutes for it. Can't wait to get back on there, of course. One of my favourite dark rides in the country. Absolutely fantastic ride. Absolutely fantastic ride, of course. Can't wait to get on it. Wonderful. Obviously built by Vekoma in the year 2019. Absolutely fantastic ride. So good. Cannot wait. An absolutely fantastic ride on the Haunted House Monster Party. Absolutely fantastic. Now that is still one of my favourite rides here in the UK. What a fantastic ride, of course. Absolutely brilliant. Absolute monster. Now I think we might head to Duplo Dino Coaster again to have another ride on that. Obviously absolutely fantastic ride, opened in 2020. Obviously going to be absolutely fantastic. Oh, it's so good. I love the social distancing markers they have in this park. They are so creative. Of course, they got the little road signs, the one-way systems. Oh, I love it. So good. I love the theming on this refresh and refill station. Absolutely fantastic, of course. Fantastic theming up there. Oh, so good. Can't wait to have another ride on the Duplo Dino Coaster, of course. Absolute monster. Absolute beauty. Of course, we are making our way into Duplo Valley once again to have another fantastic ride, of course, on the Duplo Dino Coaster. Oh, so good. Can't wait to get back on it, of course. It's going to be my 11th ride on it. Absolute beast of a ride, of course. Going to be so fantastic. Cannot wait. Of course, you've got the Duplo Valley Theatre in there. Got the puppet shows in there. Oh, I really want to see one of them. I love a good puppet show. Haven't seen one in a while. Oh, I love the fact they have them, though. Absolutely brilliant. again, I've decided to queue up for the Duplo Dino Coaster. Currently advertised as a 60-minute wait. Can't wait to get back on it. I know it's just a small kiddie coaster, but you know, I do feel like I have a special connection to this ride. It does mean a lot to me as a theme park enthusiast. Oh, it's so good. They're currently down for cleaning at the moment, so they're just going to clean the ride, of course. It doesn't look like a 60-minute wait. Looks like 45 minutes to me. Should get on there relatively quickly. It's only 60 minutes. Should be quite good. Nice to be back on it. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. Just had a fantastic ride on the Duplo Dino Coaster. Of course, that was my 11th ride on it. Absolutely brilliant. So good to be back on it. I keep noticing all this interesting stuff about the ride. It's so well designed, honestly. The way they've got the speakers integrated into the theming structure in the middle. It's so well designed, honestly. I love it to bits. Such a fantastic ride. Now, of course, we are in the queue line for Fairy Tale Brook. It's quite a high capacity ride, so it shouldn't take too long in this queue line. Quite excited to ride it. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, of course, guys. Cannot wait. I'll give you a review when I get off. Good to get back on Fairy Tale Brook, of course. One of my favourite rides here at the Legoland Windsor Resort. It's really nicely well themed, of course. Some nice vegetation around here. Of course, you've got some plants. Obviously, there's a lovely tree here. Absolutely fantastic. Some lovely flowers at the entrance to the queue line, of course. Absolutely fantastic ride. Can't wait to get on it. Only waited about 10 minutes for this one. Of course, it is quite a high capacity ride, so it won't take too long, of course. Oh, it's so good. Cannot wait to get back on Fairy Tale Brook here at Legoland Windsor. Of course, here we are on the Fairy Tale Brook, of course. Absolutely fantastic ride, of course, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, got a little bit of a kick there. There we go. Lovely. Gonna make our way down, of course. Some lovely theming on this ride. Lovely theming, of course. Obviously, making our way around to the left. Absolutely fantastic. Way. Of course, got the wolf in there. Oh, he looks big and mean, he does. Oh, he looks very mean. Of course, you've got some lovely flowers, of course, here. Oh, no.
And I'll blow your house in.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Of course, you've got the 101 ways to cook a piggy right there, of course. Oh, absolutely fantastic, of course. Lovely. Of course, making our way around right through here, of course, got some lovely theming, of course. Absolutely fantastic. Way. Oh, I do love the theming on this ride. Got some animatronics, of course, lovely animatronics, love to see those, of course. Oh, it's a very well themed ride. Of course, making our way around. Oh, it's always good to get back on Fairy Tale Brook, of course. Of course, all the different fairy tales represented in here, of course. Oh, lovely. Way. Of course, you've got the dwarves over here, absolutely fantastic, of course. You've got the animatronics, lovely. Oh, there we go. Absolutely fantastic, of course. Of course, you've got the pumpkins. Oh, here's some lovely theming in here, of course. Lovely theming. Absolutely fantastic, of course, guys. So good. Obviously, making our way around. Oh, there we go. Of course, got the pumpkins over here. Oh, so nice, guys. So nice. So good to be back, of course. Of course, making our way down the water channel. Way. Of course, making our way into the cave, of course, you've got some fantastic lighting in here. Some fantastic theming, of course. Oh, it's just so well done, this ride, of course. Such a hidden beauty here at the Legoland Windsor Resort. Oh, look at that. Oh, lovely.
Rich from my wildest dreams.
Hey. course, you've got some lovely lighting effects in there as well. Lovely effects, of course.
Princess will soon be mine.
Oh, yes.
It's Little Red Riding Hood. Are you there, Grandma? Please open the door.
Oh, unfortunately, Little Red Riding Hood, I don't think Grandma is there. It's quite unfortunate, actually, of course. Oh, look who it is! It's the big bad wolf. Oh, what a terrifying specimen of a creature, of course.
Nasty wolf.
Oh, Little Red Riding Hood is fantastic.
Nasty wolf.
Of course, defeating the wolf with her umbrella, of course. Nice little brolly, of course. Oh, of course, you've got the lift hill over here, ready for a fantastic drop. Oh, look at that. Look at that lift hill. Ready to get absolutely soaked, of course. Here we go. Here we go. Wait. Oh. Here we go now. Here we go. Oh, here we go. Oh. Way! Smile for the camera. Of course, on Fairy Tale Brook. Oh, absolutely fantastic, of course, guys. I don't actually see the camera. I don't know where it is. Oh, it's there.
Please stay
Smile.
Cast member asks you to leave.
Way! That was fantastic. Just had a fantastic ride on Fairy Tale Brook. Absolutely fantastic ride, of course. Some lovely theming in there. Lovely moments, of course. Of course, takes you through all the different fairy tales. It's a really charming ride. Really well themed. Really relaxing, of course. Lovely ride, of course. So good to be back on Fairy Tale Brook. Not sure what we're going to go on now. I think I might have a nice ride on the Duplo train. Obviously built in-house by Legoland Billund. This ride was actually manufactured in-house. But it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Can't wait to get on it. Oh, I haven't been on this ride yet. It's one of the rides here at the Legoland Windsor Resort that I have not yet experienced. So it should be absolutely fantastic. Of course, there it is, guys. The Duplo train, of course. Absolutely stellar. Absolutely fantastic, of course, guys. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. So I've decided against going on the Duplo train. Decided against that. Decided instead I'm going to head to an absolutely special ride. Absolutely fantastic, of course. Really glad to be getting back on this, honestly. I'm getting emotional just thinking about it right now. Oh, I'm so glad to be back here today, of course. Oh. Of course, making our way around here. Of course, you've got the Legoland Castle Hotel. Such a nice hotel, obviously. You've got the nice look over the lake, of course. Absolutely fantastic. Now, the Jungle Coaster used to stand in this location. Rest in peace, the Jungle Coaster, of course. Obviously built by Mack Rides, a wild mouse. Obviously, rest in peace, the Jungle Coaster. One of my favourites here at the Legoland Windsor Resort, of course. I do miss the Jungle Coaster. Fantastic ride. Of course, you do have some remnants from the Jungle Coaster in there, of course. Some of the footers are still out there, so you can still see them, but you do get the lovely theming around there, of course. Lovely theming. Of course, you've got the lake out there. So nice. Oh, I do miss the Jungle Coaster. Rest in peace to the Jungle Coaster. It's quite sad thinking about it. It's quite upsetting. I do like the Jungle Coaster, but of course, investment has to be made. Of course, you've got the lovely Legoland Hotel right here as well. I do think it's a lovely hotel, of course. I do want to stay in there, of course, guys. It's going to be fantastic. However, things must move on, of course. Obviously, the Jungle Coaster no longer with us today. Rest in peace to the Jungle Coaster. So sad, obviously. Of course, walking past the main plaza. It's a very lovely area around here. Got the boardwalk area, of course. Got the Skyline Bar, Bricks Restaurant. Around by the Legoland Windsor Hotel. Of course, we are making our way to around now against Squid Surfer, which is currently not in operation today. It is down for maintenance, so we will not be getting on the Squid Surfer. However, of course, here at the Legoland Windsor Resort, there are tons of fantastic rides and attractions, so I can't wait to get on them. Of course. Already been on the Duplo Dino Coaster today, absolutely fantastic ride. Already been on the Haunted House Monster Party, and I've already been on Fairy Tale Brook. Absolutely fantastic rides, of course. Absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Oh, look at that view. Oh, it's so good, so good. Well, it's quite quiet around this section of the park actually. I can't see any human beings at all, of course. So it is quite nice, of course, by waterside treats. Might grab a bite to eat in a moment. Not sure what I'm going to eat. I'm feeling a hot dog right now. That's what I'm feeling. Of course, you got the hot dog advertised here for £5.49. Do like a nice hot dog. Of course, hot dog's one of my favourite types of food here. Of course, going to be absolutely fantastic. It's going to be absolutely stellar. Oh, Squid Surfer. What a good ride. Of course, one of my favourite flat rides here at the Legoland Windsor Resort. Quite a unique ride model. Of course, you've got two of them to up the throughputs on that, of course. It's a good ride, so good. And of course, you've got the Harbourside Fish and Chips. Won't be having fish and chips today. It's not a Friday. I only have fish and chips on a Friday, of course. It's not a Friday. It's a Wednesday, of course, guys. It is a Wednesday here at the Legoland Windsor Resort. Absolutely fantastic, of course, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, guys. Wait. I can't tell you how much I've been waiting for this moment, but the Dragang is coming home. The Dragang is returning to its birthplace. Oh, it's so good, so good. Oh, yes. The Dragang returns. Oh, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm just getting emotional looking at it right now. Of course, getting very emotional. Oh, the Dragang returns to its birthplace. Oh, it's lovely, nice and painted around here, nice and fresh for the 2020 theme park season. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Oh yes. Of course, entering the Night's Kingdom here at the Legoland Windsor Resort. Gonna have a ride on this beauty of a ride, of course. Absolute beautiful ride. Oh, here we go. Oh, the Dragon is external. The Dragon is going external. It is currently advertised 65 minutes to go on this WGH Transportation beauty. Obviously opened in the year 1998 by WGH Transportation. British company, of course. Oh, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So good. Can't wait to get back on it. So excited to get back on Dragon. Obviously the legendary ride, so famous for its high amount of ejector airtime that you get off the drop of that first lift and the second lift. Honestly, can't wait to get back on Dragon, of course. One of my most beloved rides here at the Legoland Windsor Resort. Currently we're in the second tower, of course, making our way through the queue line. Probably only about 20 to 30 minutes left to go in this queue. Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. Love the atmosphere around here. Obviously, I've got some nice actors down there at the bottom there. Probably can't see them right now, of course, because my camera isn't the best. But oh my gosh, Dragon, famous for its high amounts of ejector airtime. Oh, what a fantastic ride, of course. Love Dragon. Such a good ride. Such a good ride to be here at Legoland Windsor Resort, obviously. Very forceful, shockingly forceful. Backseat beauty. What a backseat beauty. Back row Dragon, it is time for the ultimate ejector. Here we go, boys. Just had a fantastic ride on Dragon, of course. The WGH Transportation roller coaster opened here in 1998. That was absolutely fantastic. The ejector coming off that lift hill, the ejector coming off that second lift hill. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's amazing. I'm so glad to be part of the Dragang. Obviously, the founder of this amazing organisation created to spread the love of the Dragon here. Oh, what a fantastic ride, of course. Fantastic ride, absolutely phenomenal. Oh, wonderful. Love it to bits, of course. It is the Dragon at Legoland Windsor. Fantastic ride. The anticipation there was wild. So good to get back on Dragon, of course. One of my favourite roller coasters here in the country. You don't expect the force that thing gives you. In the back row, there is some serious airtime. Of Great head chopper, of course, coming off that second lift hill into the tunnel. That tunnel is spectacular. One of my favourite near misses on a ride. It's so good. Honestly, Dragang is so good. I don't know why people don't rave about it. That's why I'm here. Dragang Productions, of course, coming here to tell you, preach to you about the greatness of the Dragon at the Legoland Windsor Resort. Honestly, what a fantastic ride. Guys, once again, Dragang Productions here, of course. Here with another food review. Of course, we've got the hot dog, some good sausage, wonderful. Can't wait to have some of that, of course. Just got to find a spot to consume it. Wonderful. I think I'll eat my hot dog over here. It'll be fantastic. Of course, gonna have a munch down on this absolute monster. Of course, if I can get it out the box, out the wrapper. Of course, pushing it up there. Of course, oh yes. Lovely. Love a good hot dog. Oh yes. Get it out there. Oh, look at that. Now that is a hot dog. Absolutely fantastic, of course, rollover. Of course, being the manufacturer of this hot dog.
Might like to see you. I'm lost, and I need to get to Granny's rather nice bungalow with this special calorie reduced colic allergy.
That's easy. It's this way. This way.
Oh yes.
No, sorry. This way. Oh, bananas. Wrong again. This way.
Oh, I've got another fantastic puppet show in there, of course. Wow. Oh, it's good to have a hot dog. Lovely.
Good heavens. Constant show for a woodsman. What exactly does a woodsman do? Oh, never mind. Here's the
Of course, gonna have another taste of the the sausage is fantastic. Honestly. Now that is what I call a sausage.
Which one?
It's quite tasty. Nice to have one of those here today, of course. Oh! Just dropped my water on the floor. Again, of course, got the water down there. Love a bit of water. Honestly, that was a good hot dog. Of course, got the water as well. Do love water. Smart Water, one of my favourite water manufacturers. Of course, they made this with their bare hands. Obviously, got the face covering off right now, as I cannot. It's actually impossible to consume a hot dog with one of those on. So I'll put that on as soon as I've done that. I think we are going to have another ride on the absolute classic known as the Duplo Dino Coaster. Obviously opened this year, March the 14th. Absolutely fantastic ride, of course, built by Art Engineering, subcontracted by Mack Rides. Of course, Mack Rides being the people behind some of my favourite rides and attractions. Icon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, absolutely fantastic ride, of course. Absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Nice airtime on there. Such a fantastic ride, of course. Oh yes. Brilliant. I don't think this queue's actually going to be that long. It looks, judging it from here, it looks about 25 minutes. It's from my judgment. So should be good to get back on the Duplo Dino Coaster, have a ride, of course. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Oh, look at it go! Way! It's going to be absolutely stellar. Oh, fantastic.
Let's explore some more. If it's really exciting, I might
Guys, I am happy to announce I have survived the Duplo Dino Coaster. What a fantastic attraction, of course. Absolutely thrilling. Oh, great amount of airtime there in the back row. No, it was fine. It was running faster than it was earlier, actually. It did feel more intense. Of course, got some nice speed going around that turn, of course. Oh, there you go, right there in the background, of course, the Duplo Dino Coaster. It's a good ride, actually, I had on that thing just now. I think that makes that my 12th ride ever on that. So you know what? I'm going to jump in the queue right again. I'm going to have my 13th ride on the Duplo Dino Coaster. Of course, here at the Legoland Windsor Resort, of course. It's going to be my 4th ride of the day, 13th ride total on this thing. Oh, can't wait. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, guys. It's going to be so good. It's going to be so good. I love the theming around here. Love the theming of this area. Absolutely fantastic theming, of course. Oh, thank you. It's going to be so good, guys, of course. Can't wait to get back on the Duplo Dino Coaster here at the Legoland Windsor Resort. Obviously built by Art Engineering. Art Engineering manufactured this ride. Obviously subcontracted by Mack Rides. Fantastic manufacturer. Built some fantastic rides, of course. Can't wait to get back on the Duplo Coaster. Oh, fantastic. Love Mack Rides. One of my favourite manufacturers, of course. They built Icon at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. One of my favourite roller coasters ever. And now you've got the Duplo Dino Coaster. Honestly, what a monster of a ride. Okay, so once again, I've joined the queue for the Duplo Dino Coaster, of course, here at Legoland Windsor. It's going to be my 5th ride on this today, I believe. Yeah, my 5th ride on this today. Absolutely fantastic, of course. The Duplo Dino Coaster, of course. Now, the ride on it I just had, it was definitely running a lot faster than it was earlier. It had warmed up. Oh my gosh, it was quite intense, actually. Oh, so good to be back on the Duplo Dino Coaster, of course. Absolutely fantastic ride here at Legoland Windsor. What a beautiful ride, of course. Mack Rides. Oh, fantastic. One of my favourite manufacturers, of course. Love them to bits. Once again, I am back for my 6th ride on the Duplo Dino Coaster today. It's my 6th ride. Oh my gosh. Absolutely fantastic, of course. It's going to be my 15th ride on this in total. It's going to be absolutely phenomenal, guys. It's absolutely fantastic. Of course, the Duplo Dino Coaster manufactured by Art Engineering, subcontracted by Mack Rides, and built this year. Oh, what a beautiful ride, of course. I do like the theming structure in the middle there. Absolutely fantastic, of course. You've got the rotating structure right there. Got the speaker system built into that as well. Absolutely fantastic ride, of course. It's going to be absolutely fantastic. Oh, Dragang Productions. Guys, that was absolutely fantastic. So good to get back on that. Back on here for the 16th ride I've had on the Duplo Dyno.
At the back of the queue or joining the queue, your current wait time is approximately 30 minutes.
Whoa.
Please make sure to try and social distance throughout the queue and wait at the bottom of the stairs until called forward. Children must be 0.9 to ride this ride and 1.3 to go without an adult. Thank you.
Absolutely fantastic, of course. It's going to be my my 7th ride on the Duplo Dyno Coaster today, of course. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, of course, guys. Can't wait to have a ride on this beast. Absolute monster of a ride, of course. Built by Art Engineering, of course, in the year 2020. Subcontracted by Mack Rides, of course, one of my favourite ride manufacturers. They built Icon, which I am repping the shirt for, obviously, today. Absolutely fantastic ride, absolutely beautiful. Love it to bits. Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Oh, what a beautiful ride, of course. Obviously, you've got the Duplo Dyno Coaster behind me right there. Some lovely theming in the middle right there. You got the rotating dinosaur structure. Absolutely fantastic, of course. Some lovely colours on the ride as well. You got the nice aqua track with the nice green supports. Pops in the sunshine. Sun's not really out at the moment. It's a bit less sunny than it was earlier today, but oh my gosh, guys, it is so good to be back here in the Duplo Dyno Coaster queue line. Oh, absolutely fantastic, guys, so good. Can't wait to have a ride. Okay then, guys, so I've just had my 17th ride on Duplo Dyno Coaster today, so that's my 8th ride on this thing. I'm currently queuing for my 9th ride on the Duplo Dyno Coaster today, which will take me to 18? Yeah, 18. Hopefully I can hit 20 by the end of the day. It's looking hopeful. I think I'm going to make it. I've ridden this 9 times so far today. Can I make it 11? I think so. I think I can. Obviously it's going to be my 10th ride of the day, but fingers crossed I can make it 11. Fingers crossed. My 10th ride on Duplo Dyno Coaster today. Absolutely fantastic, of course. I'm going to wait a bit until they close the queue line just so I can make it on the final train of the day, so that should be good. Can't wait to get on the last train. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, of course. Here I am standing behind the sign. I do like it. It's really well done up here. It's a lovely looking sign, of course, behind me. Absolutely fantastic, of course, for the Duplo Dyno Coaster. Obviously opened this year. Absolutely fantastic ride, of course. Can't wait to get on the last train. And guys, this is it. It's going to be my 11th ride on the Duplo Dyno Coaster. Oh, I'm absolutely thrilled. Can't wait. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, of course. Well, guys, fantastic day today. Absolutely fantastic day today. We've had 14 rides on 14 rides and attractions, of course. So we've had 11 rides on the Duplo Dyno Coaster. It's not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6, not 7, not 8, not 9, not even 10, but 11 rides on the Duplo Dyno Coaster. 1 ride on Haunted House Monster Party, 1 ride on Dragon. So wait, yeah, that is, oh, and 1 ride on Fairy Tale Brook, of course. Absolutely fantastic ride, of course. Let's have a quick look through Miniland, and then let's exit the park. Absolutely fantastic day today, of course. Got on such Duplo Dyno Coaster so many times, of course. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, fantastic ride. Absolutely fantastic. The Hollywood. Absolutely fantastic, of course. Got the Hollywood sign, of course. And you've got the train running around. I believe this is Las Vegas. One of the areas in the park. I wonder if they've modelled the Manhattan Express, of course. One of the most famous rides and attractions out there. I don't think they have, unfortunately. That's what they've got. Oh, Paris, I've been there. I don't remember this from Paris. What's this? The Tour de France. Is that in Paris? That's not in Paris, is it? That's on a little island above France. Wait, no, it's Tour de France, so it is France. Of course, they got this lovely cable car, the Elefriguet, on the Vallée Blanc. Of course, absolutely fantastic. Got the guys with the COVID spray at the back there on their backpacks. Absolutely fantastic, of course. Got the Universe Theatre, obviously Kennedy Space Centre. Got the NASA building over there. Absolutely fantastic, of course. You got the Sacré-Cœur Paris. Of course, you got the lovely building over there, of course, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely fantastic, of course, guys. Absolutely stellar. Absolutely fantastic, of course. See what else they've got here. Of course, you got the USA space rocket, of course, guys. So much stuff here. Obviously, you got the Moulin Rouge, of course, one of the many famous locations. You got the Louvre. I've actually visited this place myself. It's a lovely place. I've not actually been in it, but I've seen it. And of course, you got the Eiffel Tower, of course, named after its famous designer, Gustave Eiffel. Absolutely fantastic, of course, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Making our way around, of course, to the village. Of course, you got your little swing set over there. Absolutely fantastic, of course, guys. Lovely hot air balloon, guys. Obviously, stellar. You've got your bench over there. You sit down after a nice day. There you go. There you go, guys. Obviously, you've got the horses, of course, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic theming here today. Obviously, you got the power plant over there. Absolutely fantastic, guys. Got the bridge. Oh, absolutely fantastic. So good, guys. Absolutely fantastic. Of course, you got the buildings over here. You got the London, of course, where I grew up. London, lovely city, of course. Of course, you got this train station. Of course, it is the capital city of England. Absolutely fantastic, guys. So good. Lovely place, of course. Oh, so good. Obviously, you got South Western Railway, famous for not being able to run on time. Yeah, everyone loves South Western Railway. Big up South Western. Absolutely fantastic, of course, guys. Everyone loves South Western Railway, the world's best train company. Of course, you got the I don't know what building that is. Wonderful. Right, you got some flowers, of course, there. Some lovely flowers. Of course, got to keep those plants going. Nice, lovely.
Oh, where are you going?
Obviously, you got the P&O Cruises over there. P&O Cruises, famous for their fantastic meals that they cook on their boats. Now, see, I've been on a P&O cruise before. I've experienced a P&O cruise, and let me tell you, the sausage I had on that was fantastic. Of course, making our way around here, you've got the fantastic Buckingham Palace, of course. Absolutely fantastic. You got the ambulance outside there as well. It looks like someone inside the Buckingham Palace has suffered from something. Let's not go into that. That is quite scary, worrying thought, of course. There. Of course, you got this structure. I believe that is the Angel of the North. Oh, that sign has confirmed my belief. Obviously, absolutely fantastic. Of course, making our way around, you got the I don't know what, I haven't seen that before. I don't know what that is. This building, of course, absolutely fantastic. Of course, you got the tower in the background. Of course, you've got the building. I don't know what this is. I don't know what building that is. Unfortunately, I'm not a. Oh, that's a bus. I know that's a bus. I do know a bus when I see one. And crikey, does that look like a bus? Anyway, we are going to make our way around now. Let's merge ourselves onto the left path so that we are following the one-way system. Obviously, no one is going the other way as the park is closed. And this is the way out. So you got to be, I don't know, it'd be pretty weird if you were walking the other way. Of course, making our way out here, of course, you got London. You got this nice crane over here, which symbolises the amount of cranes you see in London. Of course, a lot of those cranes going around. Of course, everyone does love a crane. Oh my gosh, that view is fantastic. I believe that is the mountain we saw earlier. Absolutely fantastic. Oh my gosh. Right, okay, that was fantastic. Right, anyway, it's been a fantastic day at Legoland Windsor Resort today. Obviously got on the Duplo Dino coaster 11 times. So that is a highlight, of course. I hope to see you next time on Dragang Productions. I'm going to see if I can buy some merchandise from the Legoland Windsor Resort. Hopefully they are selling some good merchandise. Hopefully. Making our way around now, of course. You've got the you got the big rocks up there, nice rocks over there, some good theming, of course. Absolutely fantastic. Oh yes, absolutely fantastic. Give a shout out to this bin, Harry Coasterbot, of course, one of my favourite YouTube channels. You got Coasterbot down there, of course, makes lots of exciting theme park content. My favourite theme park channel, of course, Coasterbot. Want to give a big shout out to you. I do love you, man. Harry Davies, you are my hero. Making our way around, of course, to the beginning, the entrance area to the Legoland Windsor Resort. Obviously, you got the hill train up there, and the rest of the park down there, of course. Absolutely fantastic, brilliant day today here. Oh, it's been so good. All good things must come to an end, and good things include my trip to the Legoland Windsor Resort today. Honestly, it's been absolutely fantastic. So good to get back to the Legoland Windsor Resort. Haven't been here in a few months. Last time I came here was March. Oh my gosh, there it is behind me, the Legoland Windsor Resort, of course. I did make sure to purchase some merchandise, so I'm gonna make sure you see some of that right now. I think I might have come out the wrong way, but you know, it's all good. Let's whip out my merch and show you guys the merch. Okay guys, so talking about merch, I've got some merch in here. I've not actually picked up too much today. I've only picked up two little things. So of course here I got the Lego brick keychain. Very nice, of course. It's nice and shiny. It's blue, so it's very reflective. Actually, it's very nice. I do like that. Now, of course, in here, not much from this year. It is merch from the last year, but we do have the Haunted House Monster Party mug. I was going to pick up one of these last year, but I didn't. So here it is now today, of course. I hope there is some 2020 merch released at some point. I honestly think the Duplo Dino Coaster on a bit of merch, that would look absolutely fantastic. That is something I do want to see here at the Legoland Windsor Resort, of course. But other than that, oh my gosh, it's just been so good, guys. I can't begin to tell you what an experience it's been today. The Dragon, so good to get back on that. Amazing ride, elite coaster, honestly one of the best in the country. So great to get back on that in the back row. Lovely, lots of ejector airtime, fantastic. Do love that thing. It's what my channel's named after, the Dragon. Of course, I did have a ride on the Haunted House Monster Party, which is a fantastic dark ride. One of my favourite dark rides in the country, actually, is a Vekoma Madhouse, much like what you've got at Alton Towers with Hex. I know Drayton Manor has a madhouse. I don't know if it's a Vekoma one. I think it might be a Mack Rides one. They've got the Haunting. Haven't had the chance to experience that myself, but I've heard good things about it. Of course, I've done the other madhouse, Parc Asterix. Of course, you've got Le Défi de Caesar. Of course, that's absolutely fantastic. I do like that as well. Just something about Haunted House Monster Party. The ride's fantastic. What more can I say? Oh, other than that, 11 rides. 11 rides on the Duplo Dino Coaster, bringing my total ride count for the Duplo Coaster up to 20. Can I hit 100 by the end of the year? Who knows? Probably. Definitely. That's going to be absolutely fantastic, guys. So great to be back here at the Legoland Windsor Resort, obviously. Leaving behind the sign right there. Of course, absolutely fantastic. So good to be back. I'll see you guys next time.